All right, we're back to another episode of Let's Play Koudelka. I'm your host, the RPG guy, and when any time I can do something, I overdo it. We're level 13. I probably should have stopped at like level 10, but whatever. But most importantly is our level ups here. We've leveled up most of the magic to level 2. We're working on her heal. Her knife is level 2. So she's really ready to go. Edward is doing great, kind of right now. He's still working on intelligence, but we'll do that at our next little mini grind spot. But we've got clubs, light swords, and axes to level 2. His punching is maxed out at level 3. You can see the stats there, mostly pumped into strength and what have you. And then James O'Flaherty is also working in a similar fashion, but he's got heal to level 2 where Koudelka does not, because he's going to be more of a healer. He's got Fortify Strength and Vitality to level 2, and Fortify Intelligence is on its way, but I'm not in any hurry to do it. With guns, excuse me, currently 1 set of guns at level 2. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with where we're at right now. And when we last left off, we were in this hallway. We saw some girl who threatened us quite viciously. So we're now heading back. So like I said with the weapons, we're pretty much only going to use them in really tough, random encounters, or we're going to use them exclusively in boss fights. Because weapons are really hard to kind of get your hands on in this particular game. And he's down, 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 on the ground. And we get 2 whiskey for our trouble. We don't use a lot of magic from Edward, so might need to start letting him do some of the deal there. And we put the rope ladder that we found in the where the mummy was hiding, lady was hiding in the wardrobe. All right. Let me get some pistol rounds. And we found some dry food. I think that's all that's there. Let's come back this way. Before we do anything else, something's not right. Ooh. Just so we know we have enough MP. We get the red glass part, which we will take. Come up this way. And we're forced into a battle. Oh, I should have equipped a weapon on him. He can't reach and he can. So we have a couple characters to deal with. Probably want to deal with Koudelka first. Any chance he gets where he's not doing something, we're gonna have him. Wow, that was weak. That was really weak, dude. Let's fortify strength. And we'll let him draw all the attacks. For magic. So we're gonna kind of take on Koudelka first. The magic hits a little harder than the Edward ghost looking dude. That tends to be my opinion on the matter. And luckily they just didn't go after, you know, Edward here. As you can see, they're pretty resistant. We want to keep it that way. And try to see if we can take out Koudelka. Koudelka's down. Okay, I guess what we'll do is this megalith. We'll do it here. Right there. Now what normally is a really tough boss fight, we're gonna pretty much ease our way through here pretty straightforward. In other words, this fool don't stand a chance. There's about, I think from our last level up, about hour and a half, maybe 2. Might even be a hair longer. I remember just putting on frickin' Futurama and just grinding. I don't remember how many episodes I got through. Maybe, I think 5 or 6. And each one's about 20 minutes long. 22 minutes long. And he's down. On the ground. So we get 10 Panacea. We learn the spell Revive, High Potion, and Icon's Earrings. Now, Revive's a spell that we're not going to level up very easily, if at all. So, don't go out of your way to try to do it. So this is another strong recovery save point, much like the garden was. So always remember where these locations are in the game, because they are pretty much a big deal. Okay, all saved up. We're ready to move. Edward utters a deep sigh as he stands in front of the stained glass. What could it mean?
Did you see all those bodies? Be quite a party if they were alive.
They've probably been abandoned for hundreds of years. Must be some fascinating old stories.
I saw some pretty fresh ones, too. One who was shot. One who'd been cracked in the head with an axe. And some with no visible signs of injury. They must have been poisoned.
I bet the new ones were fortune seekers like us. That old couple must
You
have
mean to
got...
tell me they killed all those people? Rubbish!
All those deaths are rubbish?
They're all liars and thieves anyway. This is still a monastery. This is still God's house, prison or no. Why all those liars and heathens are killed is none of my concern.
How could you possibly say a thing like that? That doesn't sound very priestly.
I am not a priest. I am a bishop.
I don't give a rat's ass what you are. Look, I'm not saying that all of those people were saints, okay? But that doesn't mean that they should be put to death.
You saw that old couple. They're so well-mannered, kind. You think they're killers?
Good manners?
Yes.
Think about it. Why would they leave the place such a mess?
I don't know.
You think they'd at least bury the body?
Possibly.
Anyway, I have this strange feeling we're not alone with all these bodies and ghosts. You'd better keep your mouths shut. If you want to live.
Oh boy. The bickering that got us nowhere.
Koudelka, did you find anything?
No, nothing. But
Who's that?
Very good question. Alright, so now we finally have reached disc 2. Alright, well, we're back in control. After, again, falling near to our death. And clearly we saw what looked like another human being. Or another individual. Human being might be too awkward of a word. Ow. Oh, crap. And he's down. And Koudelka levels. Yay. Really for her. I'll just put all of it into mine. Edward levels. Let's put his into strength. Oh, okay, that's ready level. Nice. Nice. But nothing is ever as easy.
darn.
How does it look? You think we can get out?
I don't think so. You'd need the strength of a bear to break those bars with your hands.
What do you mean we can't get out? How hard can it be?
Why don't you ask these guys?
Damn it! Did you see that? Someone's in here.
Will you shut up and get us out of here? How hard can it be for thieves like you to get us out of a place like this?
Try saying that in the East End, holy man. Your severed head would hit the ground before you even finished the thought.
This is worthless. I can't believe I'm wasting my time on you. I'm on a mission from God.
What a waste. Such a terrible waste. My name's Charlotte. Not that it means anything. Not that you have a prayer. I'm talking to 3 dead people. Nobody's gonna save you. Nobody.
So you died here as well?
Yes, I died here too, hundreds and hundreds of years ago. They locked me up in here right after I was born. They beheaded me the day I turned 9. Happy birthday. I've been trapped here ever since, and no one even knows who I am.
My poor little angel.
Poor little angel, me? Save your pity for yourself. You'll be dead within 3 days.
Not true. I don't know what your circumstances are, but I know that your mother loved you very, very much.
My mother?
Yeah, it's
Place? Name? Where she came from? Nothing. You're telling me that means nothing? From the day I was born, the day I die, no one will ever love me. And I never wanted to be loved. Just die! All of you! Just die!
well, she's not very friendly. So we're forced into pretty much a pretty standard battle here. We're getting a little bit of that audio glitch again. It's and there it is. Simple enough. That should level James, I believe. Yep. To which give to his piety because he doesn't have access to anything better. There's a rifle, but we don't have a lot of rounds, so we'll have to just hold on to that until we get more rounds. Ew. Let's go with 3. There we go. And here's the bottom half of probably a zombie. Hit him. Damn thing's still walking. Oh no, there it goes. I was gonna say. We get a ring. Nice. Always good to get something like that. Because I think one character doesn't even have a ring. Yes. And that fire ring is going to help him quite a bit as it raises intelligence and mind. It doesn't help him with anything else, but it will ultimately help him with the few things that we can. Yeah, we'll take the mace. And, ooh, that's a very good piece of gear. Definitely use some knuckles. Imagine the knuckles on Edward in a fight where we need him to do it. Okay, there's something wonky here if my memory serves me right. Save. Okay. Ah. Keep moving. We got a revisit from an enemy type here. That was once a boss. And then... Ow. And then... wait. Nice. Let's get over here. And he's down. Bowgun arrow, but we don't have a bowgun, so... Let me double check here. No, because that's gonna get us in a fight we can't do anything with. Okay, yeah, pretty sure. So, okay. I guess the only way to go really is this way. I was going the right way. I'm not losing my mind. Yet. Speaking of losing my mind. That's what I get for putting too much thought into what I'm doing. Oh, look at that little guy. About to get punched. Give him the old 1-2. I'm gonna get the brooch. Which is just gonna raise those stats even further. It becomes a question of, do we put it on Edward just to give him the benefit of having some intelligence in mind, or do we just give it to another... Yeah, we'll give it to another character. I'm overthinking this. Clearly should give it to other characters. Actually, hold on. He's already got an air piece of air gear. This is Earth, so let's give him some air resistance. Koudelka would have been better candidate for it, but it makes sense in my brain anyway. No, I don't want to take any acid. Hmm. So that's being held closed. Let James do some damage here with some magic. Yep, and she leveled anyway. Let's raise her piety. And then for James, do his vitality. And James can go in with... His piety is so good. Let's build up his health. That's what I think. Another brooch and some more pistol rounds. Meaning that that brooch is, depending on what it is, will go on Koudelka, which is an earth brooch. So earth and air should be somewhat resistant with. And then fire for James, which is all good things so far. Well, everybody leveled, so we should be okay to deal with this. Yeah, there's some decent damage. Let's see here. The mace is a club. Keep the mystic knuckles. We got lots of swords. We actually got lots of clubs. We don't have any axes right now. So I would say... I have no idea what to use here. We'll use some good old-fashioned magique. Hopefully gets 2 hits. Yeah. Not really very much to say other than this boss is usually pretty nasty because he could hit us with some status effects, so we just have to be kind of hopeful that he just keeps his focus on Edward. As long as his focus is on Edward, the rest of the party's pretty much safe. And that's what I was worried about. Okay. So... Oh, a tornado again. Oh. I gotta fix the audio. At some point. There we go. See, he's a pretty healthy guy, too. Oh, we should have used that earlier. Oh well. He'll be almost dead. I think we got him. That we did. Alright, and Koudelka levels yet again. So you notice we're leveling a lot faster now, too. James can level up. And Piety. And then we get the Icon's Ring. And we have the chance to make a save. So yeah, we're gonna exploit this and save real good right now. We're gaining levels a lot more quickly, you'll notice, because again, the game's curve is very weird. You'll actually, even if you power level, you'll eventually kind of get to a point where it takes you too long to level, but then very quickly you'll get to a point where you start gaining levels for very short periods of work, which is great. But with that said, we still have a bit more work to do. We still have a bit more work cut out for us, rather. As, yes, we are progressing through very slowly, trying to figure out what's up with Charlotte, which is the little girl that we've been having the displeasure of having to interact with. And, yeah, so we'll be dealing with her in due course. But, yeah, we still got a lot more things kind of to figure out, to, you know, get an understanding of what's going on, because the game's been very cryptic, not in a necessarily great way. It's been more like, oh, they're just talking about these things. We don't even know what this means. But yeah, that's kind of the gist of how this game tends to be at times, is we still don't really have an understanding of what's going on in the game. As far as the main part of the story goes, but more, I guarantee you, much more is going to unfold in shortly. So anyway, I'm your host, the RPG Guy. Thanks for stopping by. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/HectorStudios for more live gaming action, because when we come back, we have more Koudelka coming your way. Thanks for stopping by, guys. We'll see you guys next time.